moving slow, I just drinking my cup. I stepping on the road, been doing show, I ain't getting no sleep. I keep it on the low, cause they don't know I got things I don't speak by. Found a way to cope my soul, be happy as hell when I be out. Taking trips to NYC, I see why niggas hate on me. I stuck my hand out there and reach out. Diamonds cold just like a feet.
So what's happening, Big KB's here, and again, we're gonna get a little bit monotone in this bitch. So y'all know how I've been covering Zeethewizard, again, newer artist I found out about, very talented, been following him, great music. I appreciate him a lot, you know, taken before his time. When I first spoke out about him, I believe it was New Year's, literally, and there was a shooting at a Dallas establishment. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit tongue-tied, but he sadly lost his life, and it was sad. So of course we was talking about it. At the time I first reported, I was confused because some people saying he passed away, other people saying he was on life support. It was proven that he was on life support, so he wasn't 100% out the game just yet. So I was hoping and praying he was back, because again, just hearing some of the music, even though I was a newer fan, definitely talented. Of course, he was signed to a Future's free band gang label, very talented, and I wanted him to grow. He looked like he was the truth. He looked like he was an up and comer, and I really wanted him to grow. Again, I've never seen an artist that like just newly found out about him, I'm like, oh no, I fuck with him. Like, and he just looked like a nigga that stayed out the way. He was just trying to get to it, stayed out the way. I don't know bro from a can of paint, but that's just what the impression he gave of me. Just a hustler, just trying to get to it, stay out the way, do his thing for his family and shit like that. So then we got the news that he sadly did pass away. He lost it. He lost the battle while he was fighting for his life. And you know, I send my condolences to his family and friends, of course, the other fans of his, and it was just a sad situation, and still my condolences to this day. Again, that was like what, pretty much the 1st of January, and literally we on like what, February like 4th. So of course, ain't much time has passed. They're probably going through it. So we begin reports about certain stuff, and like I said, I believe he did state it in the video that potentially altercation did happen, and potentially somebody from his crew or an associate might have hit him by accident. So we are now getting this. Well, I'm look, I would say a week late on it since this has been publicized. The rumors have been spreading around. I think I mentioned it in one of the last videos I did when I was speaking on Z. But it says that his friend responsible for his passing in New Year's Eve shootout. So apparently they had some issues with some brothers. They're saying there was some Hispanic people, some Spanish people, and they had some issues with them, and they start shooting it out and whatever have you. And I don't know, Z got caught up in some crossfire when his homeboy was shooting at the opposition, and Z got hit or whatever. That's what was going on, the rumors that was going on and shit that was being speculated and stuff like that. I believe other YouTube channel said that the most as well. I'm forgetting the channel now. I hope I give him credit in the first video, but I'm just chanting. So let's get into the article. Again, before I get into it, my condolences to the family, the friends, of course, the fans of Zeethewizard. Tough. He was tough, bro. I only knew about him a little bit, but he definitely tough. But Dallas rapper Zeethewizard was tragically unalived, like literally like the 1st day of January, or the 31st, whatever you want to say. And more developments in the investigation are coming to light. The horrifying development in Zeethewizard's passing has just arisen. Surveillance footage, y'all ain't gonna see that, by the way. Y'all go do y'all Googles, go on Twitter, whatever, we'll find that shit. Outside of the Pink House Dallas has revealed that the friend of the local rapper was the one who fatally shot him. In fact, he was directly behind Z, which potentially could complicate things once the case goes to trial. Again, I don't know the situation, if dude had issues with Z and he just did that to do that, or it was just by some mistake type shit. I don't know. So don't come to me for the definite reason why a dude did that. But when I was telling the story in the other video, I was like, potentially it could have been they got into a tussle with them other brothers, and he was just close then. Whatever happened. But now it's unknown whether if there was a motive or if this was simply an accident. You may recall that Z's passing was a result of a shootout outside of the nightclub hours into the New Year's Day. Robertson, 24, was part of the MC's entourage of 3 other men. As soon as they stepped outside around 3:30 a.m. By the way, Nick, bro, you don't gotta go spend New Year's at the club. We gotta find some other shit to do. We don't gotta be over there at the club now. 4 other men approached and confronted Z and his friends. Within moments, things escalated between the opposing crews, causing everyone to draw their weapons. Overall, it was a messy situation, and there's a lot of police to discern going forward. Robertson was arrested by Dallas police on the January 20th and charged with moida. Outside of that, there isn't much context to the report. Police are still looking into why this altercation broke out in the first place. Moreover, there's no evidence regarding Robertson's connection to the murder of Zeethewizard. As for now, Robertson is still in custody with no bail at the Dallas County Jail. Dallas County prosecutors are going to take on this tragic case. Per all hip hop. Again, I believe in the other video, for whatever reason, them and the Hispanic people got into some issues or whatever when it came to like throwing money or whatever the fuck was happening. But yeah, again, for whatever reason, like shit was just happening and niggas was just mad at that. You know what I'm saying? So Zeethewizard's life and rap career was just getting underway too. The 25-year-old was quickly on the rise thanks to multiple projects being released in 2025. Moreover, Future signed him to his label Free Bands back in November of that year. Really sped things up. His co-signs also included fellow Texas MC Big X The Plug, who was there chilling with Z prior to the shooting. Z's local buzz granted him an opportunity to perform during Pink House's grand opening as well. He was also generous with his time and resources as he was a member of the New Dallas Collective. It's a group that looks to make the city a safer place, including for rappers. Again, very sad situation. Very sad situation, bro. I wish that didn't happen to my G, bro. Good dude. Good dude. Again, I don't know, bro, but like he just seemed like he was trying to get to it, bro. And he on the cusp for the world to really know who he was. Like listening to some of the music, very talented, and he really could have. I think he really would have blew up, in my opinion. He really would have blew up, in my opinion. But it's just sad, man. It's really just sad. Again, this goes to trial, court case. You know, we'll follow it. Hopefully, I can follow it for you. But again, very sad situation. Again, my condolences to Zeethewizard, his family, and his friends. And again, if I get more updates, I'll talk to you about it. It's just really a shame because dude was, in my opinion, very talented. I feel like if you strap a rocket to bro, he would have been scorching. He would have been out of here, in my opinion. But that's how it goes sometimes. But again, appreciate y'all for listening to the video. Y'all already know what it is. Friendly Neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ did while they're doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more, you heard me. And I'm gone. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all else gang. Aye.